mic as a paperweight. Appreciate that. Ready? All right, good afternoon, everybody. I'm John Scrivani, Commissioner of New York City Emergency Management. At the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the New York City Urban Search and Rescue Team, New York Task Force 1, is being deployed to Louisiana in support of Hurricane Ida's response and recovery efforts. A full team of 83 USAR personnel made up of NYPD, FDNY, FDNY EMS, and New York City Emergency Management are departing today in a few minutes to travel by vehicle convoy. The team is currently scheduled to mobilize in Baton Rouge. We will be deploying 3 tractor trailers, 2 box trucks, 3 pickup trucks, 4 swiftwater rescue boats, and 8 vans, as well as other first responders and equipment. The equipment and tools today include swiftwater rescue equipment for collapsed structures, rope equipment for confined space rescue, and a large complement of hazmat equipment and tools, as well as our medical support equipment. The team includes 42 members of the NYPD ESU team, 40 members of FDNY, and 1 member from my staff. This includes 6 canine search and rescue dogs. All personnel have just been screened for COVID-19, and all COVID-19 protocols will be in place to ensure the health and safety of all our members. Members of New York Task Force 1 include structural specialists, canine detection teams. They were last deployed to Surfside building collapse in Florida a few months ago. Several of these task force members also deployed 16 years ago today to Katrina, as well as other hurricane response and recovery efforts. We thank them all for their continued service and commitment. This afternoon, 16 total USAR teams of the 28 have been deployed for Hurricane Ida. This is a large undertaking by FEMA and all of the support agencies. New York City is again happy to answer the call beyond the 5 boroughs, as we've done for years. We wish the New York Task Force 1 team a safe journey and successful response and recovery operations and a safe return. I'm now going to hand it off to Chief Joe Downey from the FDNY. Chief.
Hi, my name is Joe Downey. I'm a battalion chief with the FDNY. I'm one of the task force leaders. I'll be going out the door with my counterpart, Deputy Inspector Steve Finnegan. It's not our first time we've been working together. The FDA and the PD have gone out at multiple deployments since 9/11. I did go to Katrina after the Katrina in 2005 with the team, and we've had probably like 12 or 15 more deployments since then. We are a very experienced, knowledgeable team. We're well trained. A lot of our work will probably be swift water operations, considering the surge. That's what they're looking at, and obviously they'll be down trees. We do chainsaw operations. Basically, we could do anything. We're self-sufficient when we go out there. There are no needs. We have the equipment, we got the manpower, we got the food. We're all good, and everybody on this team, well, not everybody, but a lot of guys have been out before, and are looking forward to go down there to help out. Right now we're scheduled, as the Commissioner said, to go to Baton Rouge, but that could change depending on where the storm hits and when it hits the hardest. So we'll be going down. It's probably going to take us 24 to 28 hours to get there. So we got to be patient, go to work, probably not till Monday or Tuesday night. And I believe that there'll be a good amount of work for our guys to do. Thank you.
We're going to do questions at the end.
I'm going to turn it over to the Assistant Chief.
Yeah. Chief.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Assistant Chief Wilson Arambulis, Commanding Officer, Emergency Service Unit. Today we have 40 members of the New York City Police Department Emergency Service Unit that will assist in recovery efforts in the state of Louisiana. Some of these members are some of the most highly trained individuals, and they will be assisting in any capacity needed in the state of Louisiana. Today we have Deputy Inspector Steve Finnegan, which will be accompanying the Task Force 1, and he'll be there to assist in recovery efforts. Thank you very much.
All right, this is very personal for a lot of members of this team, including myself. I used to be on this team when I was a member of the police department. A lot of the folks behind us getting ready were, co-workers of mine. Chief Downey and I actually deployed years ago together. So the team is experienced. They know what they're doing. They're going to be safely coming home, and we're going to help as many people as we can. Take a few questions. Ma'am, you went first.
So, since you've already been there and you've done it before, you kind of know what you're in for. And it's a big job. How do you get yourself mentally ready?
Chief, you want to take that? So just restate the question.
Yes, the question was, we've been there before, and how do we get ourselves mentally ready for this? We do it every day in New York City. These are our first responders here, fire, police, and EMS. So we are always mentally ready, and we're up for the challenge. And most of us that are going out look forward to going out and helping other people.
Any idea how long you intend to be down there?
So the question is, how long will the team be deployed for? I believe generally it's a 10-day deployment to start. 10 to 14-day deployment to start, and there's a potential that we could put another team out the door if they asked us after that point. Sir.
Yeah, I have a question for Mr. Downey. How will you use your experience with Katrina this time around?
Yeah, it seems like it's hitting the same area. So when we went down for Katrina, we operated more in the Biloxi, Mississippi area. So we kind of know that area very well. We were there, I think, for 10 days at the time. So every storm is different, just like every emergency is different. And on our way down, we'll get all kinds of situational awareness that we have people down there. We have some of our team members on an IST, an incident support team down there. So the information will be coming in as we're traveling, and that'll help us also. But we do know that area of Mississippi pretty well.
Thanks, Chief. Anybody else have any questions? Ma'am.
Who's leading the task force?
Chief Downey and Deputy Inspector Finnegan. All right, well, we appreciate you coming out. Thank you for your time and supporting our team going out the door. We will hopefully give you an update during the week if we can through our press folks, through the NYPD, the FDNY, and the NYSA press folks. And when the team returns, maybe we'll call you back. Thanks, everybody.